Hello everyone. These are gonna be 3 reasons why to buy the PlayStation 4 in 2022. Now I have the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is a bit better than the PlayStation 4 Slim and the old one, but all of them are great consoles. Trust me, this is one of the best consoles I've had, other than my Xbox 360, which I still have over here. The first reason you would buy the PlayStation 4 is because of the games. Now, it has all of those new games which will come to the PS5, including the PS5 actually doesn't have any good games yet other than a few, like Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is also available on the PS4. And you can play that in 4K 30 FPS on the PS4 Pro and on HDR 1080p on the PS4. And if you're not like interested in more FPS or more high resolution, then the PS4 is perfect because you can run all those games. If you're casual, you can play all the multiplayer games, like all of the new Call of Duties, all the FIFAs, which are kind of esports or online multiplayer games. And if you're casual, you can enjoy them here because they give you a 60 FPS experience. And the graphics might not be as good, or it might not be as smooth as the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series S or X, but it's still worth buying since it's much cheaper compared to PS5. Now, these games are their own thing, but the main reason you would want to buy a PS4 is to enjoy the PlayStation exclusive. Now, games like Uncharted and The Last of Us are some of the best exclusives that ever came out on the PlayStation 4. Now, for this video, I'm going to be running my favorite exclusive game, The Last of Us, which came out on the PS3, also on the PS4, and it will also come out on the PS5. Now, guys, the last thing I want to go over for PlayStation, why buying the PlayStation 4 for the games, is that the games are going to be much cheaper than PS5 games. You can find so many of these games used for $10 each. Now, someone was selling like one of the newest games, Spider-Man Miles Morales, for $10 on the Facebook Marketplace. So you guys can buy games for extremely cheap. Start this game, and while I'm starting this game, the second reason to buy a PS4 Pro or even a PS4 is gonna be gameplay. Okay, so let's start the game. Okay, so The Last of Us has many options, like there's 2 different campaigns. This is Left Behind, and also has a multiplayer game. So all of these exclusives, like they also have multiplayer versions of them which you can play. So for this, I'm just going to be enjoying a bit of the campaign while I'm going to be talking over some other reasons for the game. You can see I'm running this game at 1080p. It's working smoothly. Now this is why you should also buy a PlayStation 4 Pro instead of a normal one. There's not a big price difference if you buy them used or whatever. I'm going to be talking about that more so over in a few minutes. But right now, look at the gameplay, guys. It's 60 FPS and the game looks amazing. And also, if you're on PS4 Pro, you can choose between 2 versions of the games, which is if you want enhancements, if you want screen resolution, or if you want frame rate. Now, in some games, I've also seen that it has a 60 FPS option, which is only available for the PlayStation 4 Pro. Look, target FPS, 60 FPS, resolution 1080p, super sampled. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is like the 1800p. It's more than 1080p actually. And if I go to target frame rate, it gives you solid 60 FPS. And resolution 1080p with the shadows at high quality. So what I'm trying to say here is that PS4 Pro, you can get more of better resolution and FPS just like on the PlayStation 5. Maybe it's not as good as the PS5, but it does come close. And you can also play this game at 4K if you have a 4K monitor. So I'm also going to be uploading a sample clip for the gameplay. So it might be right before this, but basically you can also edit videos and at voiceovers or whatever using Share Factory, which is a free app on the PlayStation, which is also a great reason why you should buy it. And if you're doing content creation, etc., it will really help you out. So as you guys can see, I can add stuff like words and overlays on my video, and I can cut and clip videos, join them together, add pictures, add overlays, all that stuff. This is a really good reason of why you should buy the PlayStation 4 Pro or the PlayStation 4. It doesn't matter. So like I said, you can stream and upload to YouTube and Twitch, and uploading is for YouTube and Twitter only. But for streaming, you can also upload to Twitch. So I'm just gonna be uploading this clip for The Last of Us. This is edited. I edited it and recorded it just using the PS4 just to show you guys the capabilities and sample. So I'm gonna make this private and edit to the final cut, I guess. So yeah, this is how you like upload stuff. That's all.
Now I'm on the PlayStation 4 recording example of the. So this system can Twitch using for share settings, and this is just gonna be an example of the PlayStation 4's gameplay and streaming and recording capabilities. So right now I'm recording at 1080p, I think 30 FPS, and using my mic. So I'm just gonna be going through this level a bit. So first of all, we need a brick. I'll be leaving to skip part where I'm moving on to the and price. So I've completely forgotten how to play this game, by the way, guys. I think you use take this. And that should send the people going over there. I think so.
Oh shit.
This game is a masterpiece. Oh god. I even forgot to run. I haven't played this game in a long time. Oh god. Run! No! Oh, okay. Bro. This game is kinda gory, but you guys get my point. Please forgive me if I'm playing bad. I haven't played this game in a while.
The last reason on why you should buy a PS4 instead of a PS5 is going to be the price and availability. Now, guys, for the consoles themselves, a PS5 costs like $288. That's almost $700. And it is around $700, which is still more than MSRP. And they're not in stock around the world. So they might be in stock for me where I live, but it's still not in stock in a lot of places in the world. Now, instead, you can still buy a new PlayStation 4 for $299. Or if you go used, you can buy ones for much cheaper from eBay or used places like Facebook Marketplace. Now, for eBay, it's 115, which is 155 USD. And if you live in the UK or the US, you can buy this and get cheap shipping and stuff. But still, guys, so you can get a good console for around $150 used and $299 new. Now there are also some places near you that might be selling a new one for even cheap. Some I've seen some places sell a new PS4 Pro for 300 once. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that the availability for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro is much higher than the PS5, because of course this is the last gen console, but it's still an extremely good console. Now, games are also widely available. There's a lot of games for the PS4. I'm pretty sure there's thousands of games, and the main reason why you should buy it is that the games are extremely cheap and available. So as you guys can see, I'm on eBay right now, and PS4 games, 4 games for $14. For $15, you get all of these games. I mean, that's a bidding thing, but you get my point. There's a lot of games here that are cheap as well. Buy it now. I saw like a whole bundle of for $25. Someone was selling a bunch of Call of Duties as well. If I can find it, yeah, this one. But the games are widely available, and I'm pretty sure a game like one game costs around $10. And if you get like a lot for $50 or $100, you get a lot of games. And I'm gonna be showing you guys the marketplace as well. Now this is the marketplace. Now it says 50, which means like $15 or something. Well, these guys are selling them for pretty cheap. I'm sure it's gonna be even more cheaper for you guys wherever you guys live. But this one's for 30, which is like $9 for these games. Not all of them, or one of them, but games are widely available and are much cheaper than the PS5 games, because PS5 games they're new, of course. Now these games are used, but also sometimes you can find games for pretty cheap. Because if I go to Amazon here, I found a PS4 game on sale, and it was new, and it was just 35 dirhams. And the game's still like taking 750. These are not dollars, guys, so these are pretty less. Like 100 dirhams equals to $27 or something. But basically games are pretty cheap on the consoles. These are pretty PS5 games. This is a PS5 game for 185. That's Demon Slayer. And Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like, this is a new game. This came out for the PS5. Now for the PS5 it costs like $60, but for the PS4 it's only for $150 on Amazon. Another reason why you should still go with the PS4 games. All of the new games are coming to the PS4 as well. They haven't been discontinued yet. And there's a big, these are all new games, and there's like this just came out, the trilogy. There's a very big collection of games that you guys can play and enjoy. Black Ops 4 for only $49, that's new. So what I'm saying is the games, they're widely available and extremely cheap compared to PS5 games. So just look online and offline. I mean, look in Facebook and Amazon, new and old, and explore both of these options, and you can get games for pretty cheap. Like this new Sniper Contracts game is for PS5, and it also works for PS4. Vanguard, and yeah. Guys, so now we're at the end of the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, so these were some of the reasons why I think that you should buy the PS4, because of its availability. They're gonna make more of PS4s. Like Sony said that because you guys can, because we don't have enough stock for PS5, we're just gonna be making more PS4s. But guys, yeah, the PS4 is still an amazing console. It has so many good games, the availability, and yeah, the gameplay, and you can also upload and stream videos. So it's a pretty good console. You get my point, don't you? Now this is gonna be an honorable mention, but the PS4 controller, it has like a light here, which is so cool. And it also changes color. But you guys probably know this already, but yeah. And I had an amazing time with the PS4. It was, I'm pretty sure, my best console that I've ever had. And thank you so much for all the memories and fun I had PS4. But yeah, it's time to upgrade. I will be buying a PS5 soon, but thank you so much. And this is one of the reasons why my channel blew up a bit, is because I got more views for making GTA content on the PS4 and streaming. I'm gonna be making more GTA content soon. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, a small sneak peek, since you guys made it to the end. I'm making a video on how to spray paint PS4 controllers, and this is a controller I spray painted. I'm trying to get like a white and red look. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, see you guys later. I said yeah like 15 times. I'm so sorry, because this is my first time making this type of video, a review video, so I'm trying my best to improve, and hopefully I'm gonna get better at this. So thank you.